pretty much I filmed an intro and it didn't record properly because my card was full. So I didn't have an intro and I put away my lighting, and it's 8:30 and it's a school night and I wake up really early in the morning because I have to get a bus. So I couldn't really, I didn't have time for another hour to try and set up in perfect lighting and look perfectly the same, considering I've already put my hair up and half my makeup is smudging off. So I thought I'd do like a little makeshift one. I hope you don't mind. I was in the middle of editing it, I was like, where the hell is my intro? And it's not there, and now I've recorded another one. So anyway, enjoy the video, give it a big thumbs up, subscribe, and yeah, let's get on into the video. So the story begins in around year 5, I want to say. Well, okay, let's start from the beginning. So, I went to a primary school that I am not going to name for security reasons, and I was in the school had an infant school and a primary school, so it was all the way from when I was really young, like I think it's 5, till I was 11, so that's a long time being in the same school. Anyway, I had pretty much known this girl from, I think it might have been reception or year 1, somewhere around there. We might have not been in the same class, I don't remember that far back because I am in year 9 now. That was a long time ago. Almost 10 years ago. In 2 years time it will be, no, 1 year's time it will be 10 years ago. Anyway, so I had known this girl for a long time, and in year 4 this new girl came around. So let's find names for these people. So the one I had known for ages, let's call her Sarah, and this new girl, let's call her Alice. Okay, so it's Sarah and Alice. So I wasn't particularly friends with Sarah, but I knew of her, like we talked and stuff, but it wasn't like a big friendship thing. Then this new girl Alice came in, and around year 4 time, and because I didn't have a lot of friends at the time, I kind of went to her to try and make new friends, try, you know, make her feel welcome. And I realised I had a lot in common with this new girl. So at the time, believe it or not, I used to hate makeup. Like I used to think I used to be a tomboy that did karate until I got to green belt purple tag. I wore shorts to school. Then in year 6 I wore skirts. And then year 7 I started wearing makeup, experimenting, whatnot. But this girl loved makeup, and if she's watching this, which I doubt she is, she inspired me to be who I am today. Because if it wasn't for that year 6 disco where you put makeup on me, then I would not be here today. Anyway, so this new girl came in and I introduced myself, I was talking to her, and Sarah also wanted to be a friend because I don't know Sarah's friendship groups or whatnot, but I don't think that she also had many friends, so she was thinking the same idea as me. So I got along really well with this girl, even though we were quite different. Like she liked pink, I liked black and grey, which I still love, as you can see, but I still vary colours a bit, not really. But she liked a lot of things different, but we had drive in common. I think drive is a big thing I have, though I can only do one thing at a time. I think something I always do, I'm rambling on a bit now, but is when I see a vision for like my bedroom and I want to change my bedroom, I will do it. Like I've had times where I've just been like at 9 o'clock at night, I've been waiting for something, I'm like suddenly I want to change my bedroom, and it'll be in, and I'll be working on it until 11. My parents are like, go to bed, and I'll leave my room in a state in the middle of moving everything. And I'll just sleep, and then I'll do it the next morning as soon as I get up. Anyway, so we both had drive, even though we liked different things and we were completely different. But I started to realise that our differences made us better when we were friends. So I had this really good friendship with Alice. So Sarah became my friend because she wanted to be friends with Alice. So we kind of were a 3. I think personally, I don't know about Sarah. So personally, I didn't think Sarah wanted to be friends with me, even though I was fine with being friends with Sarah. So in year 6 we all went to Wales and I shared a room with Alice, Sarah and a few other girls who is pointless to name. So yeah, and obviously Sarah wanted to be as close to Alice as she could, so I ended up sleeping in the corner while they all had their little chats. Now, this is where I got upset with Sarah. This is where I thought she was out of hand. In year 6, or in the whole of primary school, there was a thing called Golden Time. And it's 20 minutes on a Friday to do whatever you want before school ends. So, I decided, my lonely little me decided she wanted to stay inside instead of go outside in the nice sun. And I was doing some work or something. I remember I had a glue next to me. And I remember Alice came over to me and she started doing that thing, you know, when you get a glue stick, make your fingers sticky. Then you turn it over and you like make spider webs on the back of the glue. Anyway, that's what she wanted to do, so, and I didn't really care, so I gave her the glue stick and I said, yeah, okay. Then I carried on. And then Sarah came in from like basketball, because that was like the most popular thing out there, just playing basketball all the time. I don't know. I mean, I enjoyed it at lunch, but not Golden Time until like much later. But anyway, so she came back from whatever she was doing outside, probably basketball, and she came in and was like, you know, Alice, do you want to come play basketball or something with us? And so she was like, no, I want to stay inside. And they kept going back and forth, like Sarah was moaning, Alice was saying no, you know. And then for whatever reason, like Sarah came to sit down, tried like, you know, talk to her a bit more to see her come outside. And then Alice got up to go and get something. I don't remember. I was doing my work. And then Sarah got up. And I don't remember how this happened, but somehow Alice got on the floor. I wasn't watching, so I don't know. But Alice went down. And I don't know what went through Sarah's mind at this point. She's fine now. Like she wouldn't do this in her lifetime. But I don't know what went through Sarah's mind at that point. But I don't know. It's hard to explain, basically. So, for whatever reason, Alice is on the floor. And Sarah decides, perfect opportunity to get her to go outside. She's on the floor, how can I get her outside? Sarah proceeds to grab Alice's arm and drag her outside. Now, when this happened, I was sitting there and I was like, what the hell are you doing? So I am kind of just sitting there in shock, like, because all the teachers have gone outside to like watch people play Golden Time or whatever to make sure they're alright, and I'm so sitting here, I'm like, what the hell are you doing? And in our primary school, our doors, you probably have it in all primary schools, but our doors are like this, like they have the door and then it's like goes down slightly and then it goes onto concrete, like brick stairs. So she also had to go down the stairs to get to the playground, which is also concrete. And so I was processing, I was like this, I was like, what is she doing? And I was so confused as to what Sarah was doing. But for some reason, the nice little Alice did not say anything. She just kind of let it happen. She was like, oh, okay, this is happening. And then she didn't come back. I'm guessing that's because Sarah didn't let her. But yeah, another thing. Never thought I'd ever do this when I was in primary school. I used to roll my skirt in primary school. This is just a fun little fact. This has nothing to do with the story. I used to roll my skirt in primary school, and I remember one time we had to tuck our shirts in for the school photo, and I remember my teacher telling me to unroll my skirt because it looked bad in the photo. But you know, like, they see my skirt was rolled all the time, like, because I had my shirt tucked in where you would see it. And like, it's just, I don't even know. I don't know, that was a weird fact. I still want to go now, don't tell the school. And then they see this video and they're like, gonna check her scanner, and then that's the day I don't roll it. Anyway, I'm being weird and dramatic. But yeah, that's pretty much what happened. So, disclaimer, once again, please don't go to the people that are Alice and Sarah and embarrass them, and you know, because they're different now. This was almost 3 years ago, not like 2 years ago, like over it was a long time ago. People have changed, they have grown up, they are older now, you don't need to go to them. Actually no, Alice has not grown up at all, but you know, she's still the same old her, but Sarah definitely has changed a lot. I'm pretty sure a lot of people watching this are actually friends with her in my school now, because she goes to my school, and she's fine. She's a bit crazy, but in a good way. Don't hate me, Sarah. Not Sarah, but you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, if you did enjoy this video, please do give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe down below for more. And if you're wondering what time I'm filming this at, it is almost 7 o'clock on a school night. So you are lucky, because the last one was out of focus and I almost cried. Which I did 2 days ago and didn't edit it. But I'm back at it again. I have a snow day, so I don't have to go to school today because it was too snowy, but it's still snowing outside, but we have to go to school tomorrow. There was this whole debate on Snapchat whether we had a non-school uniform day or not, because the website was not clear. It just said, wear warm clothes and appropriate footwear. And then I got an email to my school email that said, oh, you're like, you need to wear full school uniform. And I was like, which one do I go for? Like, oh, I don't know. And it wasn't even set up by the head teacher, it was set up by an ICT person. Or my old ICT teacher, I don't even know. But again, if you did like this video, give it a big thumbs up, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. I am hoping to post every week or every 2 weeks, depending on how crazy my schedule is. But it shouldn't be too crazy, even though I did my homework the night before. And the holidays, I should be able to get a lot up. So yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go now. I'm rambling. Okay, bye!